One Punch Man Volume 27 is now here. And we are finishing up with the underground battles of the Monster Association arc, about to go to the above ground battles. So first off we got the cover here. Personally, I'm really not a fan of this cover. It does just seem a bit weird having the characters all sitting in a car together, like this is like a whole battle arc. It's not like all the cover arts have been somewhat relevant to the what's inside the volume, but this is just kind of a bit random. This cover art here is like, for example, what you'd kind of expect to see between chapters and not an actual volume cover. Personally, I would much have rather have Garo and Darkshine on the volume cover because these are really good characters, and like I've been saying, it's such a good fight, and it really does deserve to be on the volume cover, but unfortunately not. And here is the extended front cover. Here's the side, and just to add insult to injury, we got Garo and Darkshine. Just like I was saying before, why couldn't we have gotten something similar to this on the front cover instead? This image here is obviously the extended bottom cover. Obviously I'll put up on screen what it looks like in colour. And this is the back cover. It's Flash and Saitama holding Manako, running from the monster Orochi slime stuff. Though I don't know why Saitama looks scared here. It doesn't really make sense for him to be looking, like have this sort of facial expression. Because in the volume he does just doesn't care and he kind of just slaps it and punches it. So it's very weird. And here is the extended bottom for the back cover. See, both these front and back covers here are really cool and look so great. And they're much more relevant to this volume than, obviously, this volume cover. A message from Mon and Yusuke, volume 27. All the characters, the contents of the chapters involved. A really cool picture of Garo and Darkshine here. So it does continue off with Tatsumaki fighting Psychos. And we do get a little bit of a flashback here of Tatsumaki's backstory, and we will get it more in this arc later on. It's just very strange because in the webcomic this was in the Psychic Sisters arc. And we have some very unique looking pictures of Orochi consuming Psychos here. And she fuses with Orochi and becomes Psychorochi, a very powerful monster. And the battle continues. And here we do have Saitama, Manako and Flash running from the goo of Orochi. And Saitama obviously gets annoyed and punches it away, and causes a mass explosion. This even helps out Tatsumaki break out of the capture she's been trapped in from Psychorochi, because she's lost loads of cells. But yeah, King saves the hostage and now she can stop holding back and show her full power. And now we finally get the conclusion to Garo versus Darkshine. Such a cool way to end the battle, and honestly still one of the best fights in this arc. You can really see the power going between the two of them and the technique of Garo. And Darkshine's just getting his ass handed to him right here. And Garo is getting stronger as we speak. We get a bit of backstory for Darkshine. It's kind of funny because originally he was like an Asian guy, and then for some reason he turns black from working out. It's pretty racist, but it's funny. It's not really supposed to be taken too seriously. We learn Darkshine's motives of basically wanting to feel victory and not really wanting a challenging fight like Saitama. And Garo kind of overwhelms Darkshine here and just completely terrifies him. Even his super alloy double bazooka doesn't work on Garo anymore, he's overcome it. But yeah, Garo is just completely dominating here, and Darkshine has just been defeated and basically gets saved by Tatsumaki. Darkshine does show some care for Garo, because once the Monster Association base starts to crumble, he does worry about Garo. So that is the final human Garo fight in the manga. And wow, what a way to make his human battles go out with a big bang. Anyway, we continue on with Tatsumaki and Psychos. They're battling out and Tatsumaki is just saving everyone. She stops Child Emperor from drowning within actual water. Pig God is basically saved from being eaten, but he breaks out and he continues fighting. Zombie Man, he's unable to be saved because he didn't have his transmitter. But yeah, so he's kind of just regenerating in the rubble, trying to hide away from Homeless Emperor. Saitama, Flash, and Manako are just hanging out underground, but Saitama stops him from getting crushed from his amazing leg strength. Atomic Samurai is saved from black sperm, and as a final insult goodbye, he slices black sperm before getting sent off. And yeah, then there's just this underground. And now finally it's going to be the huge base lift. Tatsumaki is going to lift the entire Monster Association's headquarters out from underground, which means the destruction of Saitama's house. So say goodbye to his apartment, because this is the final time we'll ever see it. And this is the rest of the ghost town of City Z. It's just been annihilated. And yeah, the entire thing's just getting pulled out from underground. Tatsumaki is amazingly powerful. Just wow. Yeah, this is the entire Monster Association's headquarters. Originally the subterranean hideout before, the Monster Association kicked them out. But yeah, we got a bit of King and Terio in the lift and meeting up with Genos. Yeah, and the rest of this volume is literally just the continuation of Tatsumaki versus Saikuruchi. This is like really amazing artwork, it's so cool. And then this next chapter is just finding out what happened to all the other heroes who aren't in the big battle, like Metal Bat and Moomin Rider and Tank Top Master. They're coming out from the hospital and joining the big battle, which never happens in the webcomic. In the webcomic, they're not involved at all, but yeah. And we get a bit of Siryu. He's wanting to become a hero, so it's foreshadowing for when he returns in the webcomic, or in the Neo Heroes arc. Yeah, Saitama and Flash get buried under rubble, just like in the webcomic, and they just chill out down here for a bit, and it's really cool. Just spending time like this is really fun to read, with some really funny dialogue. Yeah, the reason Orochi was added into the manga was because obviously they'd make him become Saikuruchi with Psychos here, all because one, the author didn't like the way Tatsumaki got weakened by Psychos. He thought it was like a really lazy, bad way to have Tatsumaki weakened by getting caught by surprise. So he figured he'd just make the enemy more powerful. And yeah, Tatsumaki would get weakened by this big battle here. But yeah, we do get some really amazing artwork here, like some massive huge shots. We even get to see the moon and the crater from Saitama's jump, all the way back in volume 7, which is, wow, 20 volumes ago. But yeah, we get the reason for Saikuruchi, or even just Psychos, wanting to make the Monster Association and become powerful and become the Earth for some reason. Because she talks about Mother Earth, and that's something Vaccine Man spoke about from the very beginning, so it's a running theme here. And yeah, we just get more of this big battle. This battle isn't the best. Back when I said Child Emperor versus Phoenix Man was the longest fight, oh yeah, scratch that. This is now the new longest fight. Tatsumaki versus Psychos, because this has been going on across multiple volumes, just all split up. And yeah, it is a little bit of a boring battle, I will say. Like, it's really cool art and really impressed with like the power boosts, but it's not really the most intense battle. Boob grabs. Yeah, unfortunately, One Punch Man has kind of become what it's originally trying to be the parody of, big, long, overdrawn out big battles, because this is just something you kind of wish Saitama would just show up and one punch Saikuruchi, so none of this got dragged out, but unfortunately Saitama's not here. But yeah, Genos joins in and helps out Tatsumaki, leading up to the next part of the battle. And we get some funny dialogue about how not to be hungry, because Saitama and Manako make their belt so tight it squeezes into their stomach. And this cool final image. That's the end of the volume. Yeah, very mixed feelings on this. This was pretty fun, but also had some not so fun parts. The big battle between Tatsumaki and Saikuruchi is going to continue, and it's not very interesting from the next volume. Continuing on from volume 27, the manga kind of does go a little bit downhill in my opinion, so I'd recommend, if you really want the best of this above ground battles that's going to be happening next, definitely read the webcomic, because that's much better. Because we are now finally finished with the underground battles, and all the battles are going to be above ground now, and yeah, the final half of the arc is coming. But yeah, definitely read the webcomic. But anyway, that'll be it for this volume. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.